What if I told you that a forgotten spice, smaller than your thumbnail, could stir life back into your body, that it could awaken an erection in as little as 60 seconds, and that no matter your age, your past disappointments, or the pills sitting in your medicine cabinet, one single bite could begin restoring the very strength you thought was gone for good? I know that sounds like a late-night infomercial promise, but stay with me, because what I'm about to share could genuinely change everything you thought you knew about aging and virility. My name is Dr. Rashmi Arora. For over 3 decades, I've had the privilege of helping men, good men, men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s, regain what the years and our modern lifestyle have quietly stolen from them: confidence, circulation, vitality, and the profound, simple ability to feel like a man again. Not through expensive prescriptions with a laundry list of side effects, not through gimmicks or gadgets, but by unlocking the innate power your body still remembers, if you just give it the right tools. And here's the twist. The solution isn't some high-tech breakthrough from a lab in Silicon Valley. It's a spice that's been hiding in plain sight, one your ancestors used before intimacy, and that modern science is now confirming works better than anyone ever imagined. The irony? You've probably walked past it in your kitchen 100 times, never knowing its secret. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how chewing this one spice for just 60 seconds can open your blood vessels almost instantly, lower the chronic stress that's crushing your testosterone, fight the hidden gum disease that blocks healthy circulation, and help you sleep deeper so your hormones can finally recover naturally. I'll guide you step by step, and I promise, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it and what to expect in your first 7, 14, and 30 days. Before we dive in, take a moment to click that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any of the natural health tools I create specifically for men like you. And if this message is already speaking to you, let me know by typing a 1 in the comments below. If not, type a 0 so I know how to serve you better. Alright, let's begin. Part 1. Eugenol, the secret compound that makes it work. I'll never forget a patient, a proud man in his late 60s, a retired engineer, who looked me in the eye and said, "Doc, I just want to feel like myself again." He wasn't talking about running marathons or having 6-pack abs. He was talking about that quiet, internal strength, the confidence a man carries when his body still responds like it should, especially in his most intimate moments. That conversation sent me down a rabbit hole, searching for natural alternatives that worked with the body, not against it, and my research kept leading me back to one powerful primary compound: eugenol. Eugenol is the main active ingredient found in breathtakingly high concentrations inside whole cloves. When you chew a clove, just 1 or 2, the oils that burst forth are rich with this remarkable substance. But it doesn't just sit in your mouth. Through the mucous membranes under your tongue, it enters your bloodstream almost immediately. This is where the magic begins. Eugenol is a potent vasodilator. In plain English, that means it helps your blood vessels relax and open up. It's especially effective on the narrow, stubborn ones that feed your sexual organs. Think of your arteries like a garden hose. After 60, that hose can get stiff, kinked, and clogged with mineral deposits. The water pressure might be fine, but the flow is weak. That's why blood doesn't surge the way it used to. Eugenol works like a natural massage for your arteries, gently opening those pathways and allowing blood to move freely again. It's not forced. It's not artificial. It's a reawakening of what your body once did effortlessly. What makes this even more powerful is that eugenol stimulates the production of nitric oxide, the very same molecule those little blue pills are designed to increase. But this isn't chemistry from a factory. It's biology from your own body. And it happens naturally, without the headaches, the flushing, or the scary crash afterward. Many men describe a gentle warmth, a tangible sense of circulation returning within minutes. It's subtle, but it's undeniable. And if that's what just one compound can do for your blood flow, wait until you hear what this spice does to the silent killer that's been tanking your testosterone for years. Let's talk about that next. Part 2. Why erections weaken after 60, and how clove fights back. I've had countless men, pillars of their communities, sit in my office, eyes down, voice low, whispering the same painful truth. "Doc, it's just not working like it used to." And my first response is always the same. This is not a personal failure. It is not shameful. It is biology. but a biology you can influence. As we age, the small blood vessels, the microvasculature, that support a firm erection begin to narrow and stiffen. Years of low-grade inflammation, processed foods, chronic stress, and a more sedentary lifestyle start to take their toll. The result? Blood can't get where it needs to go, when it needs to get there. Without that powerful, rapid surge of blood, an erection simply cannot happen. But here's the part most doctors never say out loud. Those changes are not permanent. They are, in many cases, reversible. This is where Clove becomes such a powerful ally for the man over 60. Remember eugenol? It's not just relaxing your blood vessels. It's also a powerful antioxidant that helps restore flexibility to the delicate inner walls of those vessels, known as the endothelium. Think of it like this. It's not just opening the rusty pipe, it's helping to clean it out and make it smooth again. The blood starts to flow easier, more fully. Some of my patients have told me that after just a couple of weeks using this method daily, they woke up with morning erections for the first time in a decade. Not because of a pill, not because of a miracle, but because their body's own circulatory system finally had a chance to work again. That's the beauty of this. It doesn't force your body, it simply gives it permission to return to its original design. But here's the thing, even with perfect blood flow, one invisible force can shut everything down. And chances are, it's been quietly sabotaging you for decades. Part 3, the 60-second Clove Method, step by step. The best solutions are often the simplest. This method has helped so many of my patients reclaim their vitality without prescriptions, awkward doctor visits, or waiting in line at the pharmacy. Just a small, intentional act you can do right in your kitchen. It takes only 1 minute. Here is the exact protocol I give my patients. Step 1. Choose your cloves. Take 2, and only 2, whole cloves. Not the powdered kind from a shaker, the oils there are long gone. You want whole, dried cloves. If you can, get organic ones. They should look plump and feel slightly oily, not brittle and dusty. This indicates they are fresh and potent. Step 2. Placement and the first crack. Place the 2 cloves between your molars, the big back teeth where your chewing is strongest. Slowly and gently, bite down until you feel and hear them crack open. This is the key moment. Don't rush it. Step 3. The 30-second infusion. For the first 30 seconds, just hold the broken pieces in your mouth. Don't chew yet. Let your saliva mix with the oils. Breathe through your nose. Stay relaxed. You will feel a strong, warm, almost numbing sensation. It can be intense, but that's a good sign. It means the eugenol is being rapidly absorbed through the sensitive membranes in your mouth, heading straight into your bloodstream for fast action. Step 4. The 30-second chew. Now, for the next 30 seconds, begin to chew slowly. Not aggressively, just enough to fully break down the clove fibers and release the remaining oils. Work the mixture around your mouth with your tongue. That's it. The full 60-second ritual is complete. You can either swallow the small fibrous remnants or spit them out. Both are perfectly fine. The reason this method is so effective is its speed. Some men report feeling a difference within minutes. Their head clears, they feel more present, more grounded in their body. But chewing cloves isn't just about blood flow. It unlocks something else most men over 60 desperately need. And that's a defense against the silent killer of masculinity, stress. Part 4. The silent killer, stress, cortisol, and your testosterone. I can't tell you how many good men I've sat across from who eat well, stay active, and follow all the conventional advice, but still feel flat. Their energy is inconsistent, their desire fades in and out, and their body just doesn't respond. That's when I ask one question: how's your stress? The room usually gets quiet. They let out a sigh. And then the truth comes out. Worries about retirement, the stock market, their health, their marriage, the state of the world. It's a heavy, invisible load. Most men don't realize how much this silent pressure is destroying their masculinity from the inside out. You see, chronic stress floods your body with cortisol. Cortisol is the fight or flight hormone. It's supposed to save you from a saber-toothed tiger, not stay elevated all day because of news headlines and financial statements. And here's the cruel biological law. Cortisol and testosterone are on a seesaw. When one goes up, the other is forced down. The more stress you carry, the less testosterone your body produces. It's a direct hormonal competition, And in our modern world, stress is winning. This leads directly to a weaker sexual response. This is where clove becomes more than just a circulation booster. Cloves also contain a compound called beta-caryophyllene. This remarkable substance binds to cannabinoid receptors in your brain, the same ones that regulate mood and anxiety, signaling safety and calm. Within minutes of the 60-second ritual, you may feel a release in your chest, a clarity in your mind, a letting go. As cortisol levels fall, testosterone can finally rise again. Naturally, you start feeling more like yourself, often without even knowing why. And there's another powerful benefit that comes from this stress relief, one that works quietly while you sleep. Part 5. A word of caution and common questions. Before we go further, it's my responsibility as a doctor to be clear. This natural method is powerful, but it's not for everyone. If you are on blood-thinning medication like warfarin or have a bleeding disorder, please consult your doctor before trying this. Cloves have mild blood-thinning properties. If you have a scheduled surgery, stop this method at least 2 weeks prior. The taste of clove is very strong. If you find it overwhelming, start with just 1 clove for the first week. Have a glass of water ready. Some people ask, can I just use clove oil? I strongly advise against ingesting clove essential oil. It is extremely concentrated and can be toxic if not used correctly. Chewing the whole clove provides a safe, natural, and slow release of the beneficial compounds. Part 6. Chewing cloves equals better sleep equals more testosterone. If there's one pillar of men's health I've seen consistently crumble after 60, it's sleep. The moment your sleep falls apart, everything else begins to unravel. You can eat a perfect diet, exercise, take every supplement, but if your sleep is broken, your hormones don't stand a chance. Why? Because your body's testosterone factory runs the night shift. Most of your T production, your repair work, your healing, it all happens during deep, uninterrupted REM sleep. But how many men over 60 truly get that kind of rest? So many tell me they lie awake at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, mind racing. Or they wake up multiple times a night. They never feel fully rested. Then they wonder why their energy is gone, why their drive feels like a distant memory. The answer, so often, is poor sleep quality. The compounds in cloves, eugenol and beta-caryophyllene, don't just relax your blood vessels, they calm the sympathetic nervous system. When chewed in the evening, about an hour before bed, cloves help ease you out of fight or flight and into rest and digest, priming you for a deeper, more stable sleep. Many men report they start dreaming more vividly again. They wake up feeling a clarity and energy they haven't felt in years. And very often, they wake up with a stronger morning erection. That's not a coincidence. That's your testosterone factory back online, doing its job. Part 7. The surprising link, how gum disease destroys erections. Now for a connection that might sound strange, but the science is undeniable. I've seen it too many times. A man comes in complaining of weak erections. His blood work looks decent, his blood pressure is fine. But then I ask one simple question. How's your dental health? That's when the truth comes out. Bleeding gums, bad breath, a history of gingivitis. Your mouth is a direct gateway to your circulatory system. When you have gum disease, periodontitis, harmful bacteria from your mouth enter your bloodstream. They are foreign invaders. Your immune system attacks them, creating chronic, low-grade inflammation that damages the delicate lining of your blood vessels, including the very ones responsible for an erection. Studies have shown that men with advanced gum disease are up to 70% more likely to experience erectile dysfunction. This is not a coincidence, it's biology. This is where chewing cloves becomes a daily detox. Clove oil is one of nature's most powerful natural antiseptics. When you chew whole cloves, these antibacterial compounds go to work immediately, neutralizing harmful bacteria in your mouth before they can enter your bloodstream. It's one of the simplest, most overlooked steps in restoring full body health. When your mouth is clean, your blood flows cleaner. Part 8. Your 30-day roadmap. What to expect. One of the most encouraging parts of my work is watching a man's hope return. I'll never forget one patient, a man in his late 60s, who came to me tired, skeptical, and frankly embarrassed. We started the Clove Method, and I asked him to stay consistent for just 1 month. Here's a timeline based on what he, and many others, have experienced. In the first 7 days, expect subtle shifts. You might notice a gentle, warm sensation in your body after the 60-second ritual, a slightly clearer head. You might sleep a little deeper or find it easier to fall asleep. Your breath will certainly be fresher. It's not dramatic, but it's the first signal that your body is responding. By day 14, this is when things often pick up. Energy levels may feel more stable throughout the day, mornings feel different, more alert, and for many, this is when they experience the return of something they haven't felt in years: spontaneous morning erections. It's not magic. It's simply your circulation coming back online and your testosterone levels beginning to rise from the foundation of better sleep and lower stress. By day 30, after a month of consistent, daily use, many men tell me they feel like a different person. Not only can their erections return with greater consistency and strength, but their entire demeanor shifts. Their confidence improves. They carry themselves differently. Their partners notice the change, a renewed sense of presence and connection. And that's the real goal: to feel like yourself again, to live in a body that feels alive, not stalled or shut down. Conclusion: the strength you've been waiting to feel again. For over 30 years, I've sat with men just like you, good men who quietly carry the weight of fading energy, lost confidence, and the fear that their best days are behind them. But I promise you this, they are not. This one simple habit, chewing 2 cloves for 60 seconds a day, is more than just a folk remedy. It's a scientifically backed ritual that calms your nerves, restores deep sleep, helps reignite your natural testosterone, and even cleans your mouth to protect your entire circulatory system. I've watched it wake up circulation, bring back desire, and most importantly, bring men back to themselves. If you've made it this far, it's because a part of you is ready for a change. Your body is asking for the right tools, and now you have one. The decision is yours. You can keep hoping for a miracle, or you can start building one with your own 2 hands, right in your own kitchen. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to begin. Start tonight. Take back your health, and let your strength return, one day at a time. Thank you for your time and your trust. If you found this helpful, please share it with a friend who might need to hear it. And leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about your journey. Be well.